Well, we've got another tax here in BC. This is the BC home flipping tax. People are calling it the anti-home flipping tax. It came into effect January 1st of this year. I don't like the tax. I think it's too little too late, but time will tell if this actually has any sort of impact. It's designed to discourage short-term property speculation. So what's the tax? If you buy a property and you sell it within the first 2 years, you're going to be taxed on the profit. So it's not on what you bought it for, it's not on what you sell it for. It also includes pre-sale, new construction properties. Now, those are a little bit different than the resale in that when you enter into that agreement with the developer and you pay your deposit and you basically have a firm deal, that's essentially the purchase date. Whereas with resale, you're looking at the completion date. Okay, so that's worth noting. If you bought a property and you sold it within the first year, that's a 20% tax on the profits. And if you sell it at some point in year 2, essentially it's a sliding scale that zeroes out at the 2-year mark or 730-day mark. Now, as with most taxes, there are exemptions such as death, divorce, addition to a family, as in a baby or an elderly parent coming to live with you, so you need more space as an example, illness, disability, and those sorts of things. There are quite a few more exemptions. So if you think this might apply to you, or if you purchase a property in the last 6 months or year and it's looking like you might need to sell it pretty soon, then you're gonna want to get online and find out what exactly those exemptions are. So I don't know what kind of impact this is really gonna have. So how many people are buying a property and selling it within the first 2 years if they aren't a builder or developer, or isn't somebody who does substantial renovations? So if it's not their business to buy and sell properties within that kind of a time frame, then that leaves people buying their principal residence or just your sort of everyday real estate investor. Now, how many of those people are actually selling a property within the first 2 years if they don't have to, due to some of the exemptions that I mentioned earlier? So again, time will tell on that. I think the people that really need to be mindful of this are the ones that buy a property and renovate it and say sell it within 6 months. They want to turn it around as quickly as possible. You know, those people will likely see reduced profits. Now, a substantial renovation is exempt from this. So what's a substantial renovation? Again, look that up. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'll put that link in the description for the exemptions. And I'll also link to this whole tax so you can read it in detail if you like. But those people that want to turn that property around pretty quick, redoing the flooring, new kitchen, new bathroom, it doesn't look like that falls under substantial renovation. So again, be really careful on that. So if you have any questions about this, please feel free to reach out. I'll do my best to answer them. Or if you just have questions about the Vancouver real estate market, whether you're thinking about buying, selling, relocating, please reach out. I'm always happy to have that conversation.